Okay, lovely. Got my gloves. Yes, we might be in a little bit of a muddle about which is the weeks off, but it's in 2 weeks' time. That's when I'm in Turkey. And other than that, we're going all the way through and finishing the end of July, and then August is off. But shall I send another email? Yes, okay, brilliant. Let's just go up and down. Oh, looking at the wrong one. Good. Good. Bring your, let's do right arm and then across and squeeze. Good. This arm is long, the right arm is long, so keep the elbow straight and just squeeze that bicep towards you. That's it. You should feel it in the shoulder and then release. And then take that left arm, have it across and squeeze it. Keep this on that. Oh, lovely. Deep breaths. Good. And release. And then circles. Good. Change direction. Lovely. Hold a lot of tension in the shoulders. So I'm focusing on that at the moment. Up with the left and down. Up with the right and down. Left. Lovely. Down and right and down. So we are doing turns, Liz. So, oh, can you lift yours up a bit, Liz, so I can see your face? Yeah, lovely. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, much better. And then gentle turning. Deep breaths. Good. Stay turning, looking left and breathe. Sit up tall, sit away from the chair. Breathe in, blow out. Breathe in, blow out. And breathe in and blow out. Good. Gently turn to the front and stay forwards and up and down very slowly. Gaze down to the thighs and up and down and up and down. Chin into chest. Lovely. Back to center, unruly hand. Okay, look over the right shoulder and stay here. Deep breath in, blow. Deep breath in, blow out. And deep breath in and blow. Good. A gentle turn of the head to the front. Good. And then over to the right and just stay here with the chin tucked in, gaze to the front or gaze to the floor. Perfect. Good to center and then down the other side. And stay here. Don't overstretch. It's a strong one in the neck. Lovely. Good. Back to center. And I just want you to, when you're going to have your hands on your knees, when you travel slightly forwards, you're just going to bring the elbows out, tuck the chin in, gaze down to the thighs. You're rounding the upper back. And then you're going to push yourself back. Weirdly, this is opposite to what we normally do. Elbows back, chest up, and look up. Good. And just neutral body, so you just got relaxed spine. And then you round to come forward, slide the arms down, round, elbows out. Lovely. Chin tucked in. We're rounding the lower back, upper back. And then you bring yourself back. Okay, slide the elbows back, chest forwards, looking up gently and breathe. Stay here. Upper back bend, similar to a fish, and then down. Very good. And then we want to work. We're working from the head down, you might have realized. And then we're just going to turn to the left, sliding one arm forward, one arm back. It'll be obvious which one to do. And look over your left shoulder just for a beat, and then turn to the front for just a second. And then turn to the right. Tall spine, don't lean back in your chair. Turn to the front. Very nice. And then we repeat. So turn to the left and just one beat. Turn to the front. Lovely. Nice cat. Liz has got a cat on her lap. And then turn to the right. One beat and turn to the front. Very good. Let's do wrists. Lovely. Make sure you've got your feet placed the same as me. Ankles under knees. Good. And change. Very nice. Good. Then shoulder rolls, but really involve the elbows as well. Splay the fingers, get the fingers involved. Lovely. So as you can see, my arms are dangling down like a bit of a scarecrow. So get those elbows in top, hands dangling down. Yes, lovely, Liz. Good. Good. Change direction. Up with the elbows and down. How's that right shoulder, Penny? Is that okay? Yeah, just, yeah, back off a little bit if it's not happy. Good. Nice. One more. Oh, brilliant. And then just shake out. Let's make fists. Sometimes forget our hands. We mustn't forget our hands. Splay the fingers. Make fists. Splay the fingers. Let the arms drop and relax. Make fists. Splay the fingers. Make fists. Splay the fingers. And then we would just want to penguin arms. Reminds me of Sean. And then down towards the hips. So you're just moving in the wrists. Fingertips point towards your thighs or your hips, and then up and down, in and out. Brilliant. Okay, so more working into the waist. So we circle, but as soon as you've circled one way, I want you to circle back the other way. All the way around and then change direction. Oh, lovely deep breaths. See, as you're warming up, if you can go a little bit lower, but if you have any tension in the spine, go very carefully. Lovely. Last one. Brilliant. Okay, so forward bend, again, I want us to go gently. So we hold the opposite elbow, just slide the hands towards the knees and just let yourself hang. Or if it doesn't feel right to let the head drop, then just tuck the chin in, have neck in line with spine. Otherwise, let the head hang. Breathe into the belly. Just a lovely, gentle forward bend. Good. Place hands on the knees, elbows into the sides of the body, then push yourself up. And when we push ourselves up and down, you keep your head completely still. So elbows bend, drop forwards, not too far forwards, and inhale up. Lovely neat feet. Make sure the knees are forward, the toes are forward, completely forward. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. And inhale up. Very, very nice. Good. So we'll hold the opposite elbows again, but keep the hands quite far down. But there's just a tiny gap between your arms and your abdomen. Let's like shuffle forwards a little bit, because again, we're going to do a gentle twist, but I just want you to turn to the right as much as it feels comfortable in the lower back. and stay here. Yep, really tall in the spine, no leaning at all. Lovely, Penny, good. Turn to the front. Again, we're just sort of stopping between each twist just to get the back. Try and drop the other shoulder down. That's it. Stay really tall in the spine. When you twist, just twist from the lower back. Don't lean. Okay, lovely. Good. Turn to the front and pause. Okay. You know you've twisted just from the lower back because the shoulders stay level, and then you turn to the right. Nice. Good. Turn to the front. Excellent, everyone. And then turn to the left. Perfect. Good. Lovely waist action. Turn to the front. Now, elbows just drop. So you're just sort of hugging the waist. And I want you to just inhale up, just to this height, not higher than the shoulders. Exhale down. Let's splay the fingers. Inhaling up. Just make sure your hands, fingers are very long, splay them wide. That's it, Liz, good. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Nice. Exhale down. Lovely postures, all of you. Inhaling up. And exhale down. Okay, good. Sitting back a little bit more, just hands here. I just want you to lift your right leg. If you feel you need to hold underneath, that's fine. Otherwise, hold it there. And then release down. And it can just be an inch if you prefer. Don't overstretch. If you feel that you're leaning over, then don't go as high. Lower it. Okay, and drop. And right leg. So sit up tall. Don't lean to the back of the chair. Rotate your right ankle. Good. Change direction. Keep breathing. Focus. And gently drop it down. Left leg up. Rotate the ankle. Good. Change direction. Excellent. Bring it down. We just want to work into the hip now. So just come forwards and open out to the right. That's lovely. Turn towards that right knee and exhale down. Good. Inhale up and just bring that knee forwards. Okay. Open out to the right. Hip flexor, turn and exhale down. Nice. Good. Inhale up and bring the leg in. Okay. Step out. So the toes turn out. Hands on the knees and a forward bend to stretch into the hip flexors. You can go as low as feels comfortable with the knees wide. It's a bit safer on the lower back. And gently inhale up. Good. Feet are slightly wider than your chair now. And we just want to interlock the fingers, push the palms away, circle round, but only around to the collarbones, not higher. Lovely. Push the palms away, Rosemary, if you can. So you've gone like that. Okay, that's it, Liz. Good. And then change direction. Excellent, Rosemary, good. And another. Good, and down we go. We just want to push down, but look forwards towards me, chin up. And then just in towards us. So it's like pumping a pump down. So forwards and down, but look forwards, chest forwards. Nice, good, and up. Deep breath in, exhale. And inhale. Brilliant. That was very good. Okay. So knees. We want to lift the right leg And just lengthen, actually, let's hold underneath. And then sit up tall, but bend and straighten that right knee. Okay, make sure you're not leaning into your chair. Very nice. Good. Foot down. Left leg up. Straighten and bend. Good, lovely. Excellent. Down we go. And then we do the right again, but I just want you to lengthen it. So it can be slightly lower, but you're keeping it lengthened. Push through the heel. So you've got a lovely back of the knee stretch. And deep breaths. Lovely. Bring that right leg in. Hold under the left. Only as high as, again, you stay upright. If you're leaning, you've gone too high with the leg. Deep breaths. Nice. Good. And down we come. And now we just want to come up onto the tiptoes. Sorry, you can't really see my feet. And then down with the heels. And then up on the tiptoes. And down on the heels. Lovely. Up on the tiptoes. And down on the heels. Last one, up on the tiptoes. And down on the heels. Now, when you lift your right leg now, I want you to sort of circle a little bit, lower leg only. So the knee stays still. And you're just circling around, little circle. Lovely. Good. Change direction. And down. Good. Left leg up, circle. Perfect, guys. And then change direction. Oh, I keep forgetting to breathe deeply as well. So breathing deeply. Lovely, pending. Good. And then down we go. Excellent. This time camel, moving camel. So chin forwards, lean forwards only slightly, and then round the back. Lower back sort of touches the base of chair, and then forwards. Nice. And back. And forwards. And back. Good. Okay. Sides. So we want to sit up very tall. Let's have, where do I want your feet? Okay, let's turn your left knee out slightly, as far as it feels right in your hips. And then just place this arm on the thigh, wherever you want to, wherever it feels comfortable. And we're just going to lean over and bring the arm out just to this level. Okay, not higher. We want to keep the shoulders relaxed. Thumb tucked in, long fingers, and see how straight my wrist is. Okay, and then lean and lean. See if you can lean. So this elbow bends. It might bend behind the thigh to be less rigid. And you've done a nice right hand side stretch. And bring it back. Bring that knee in. Other knee out just as far as feels comfortable in your hip. Again, you're sliding that arm down, and I forgot to mention, actually what you can do for more stretch is get that elbow behind the thigh. So we want to make sure it's a side stretch, so don't lean forwards, arm comes out, and when you're comfortable, keep that shoulder nice and relaxed, and it's all the stretch down this side. So just feel good in that stretch. Very nice. Perfect, good. Come back up. That was lovely. Right, we want to do a little bit of just breathing. Before we do, we want to settle in our chair. I might actually put my flip-flops back on because my floor's cold. Okay, so, right, So before we start our breathing exercise, I want you to make fists, shoulders up to the ears, squeeze the buttocks, tense everything, and release. Very nice. Okay, make fists, shoulders up to the ears, tense, feel yourself rising off the chair because you're pushing your feet into the floor, ugly prune, release. Nice, one more. Good, make fists. Remember, you're releasing the tension in your body, so really let it go on the exhale. Nice, well done. Okay, leaning back, lower your gaze, and we're just going to do box breathing again, because this really helps with stress and tension in your body. So we're going to inhale through the nostrils, pause the breath, exhale through the nostrils, and pause the breath again. If you'd rather breathe in and out through the mouth, that's absolutely fine, but breathe in again. Yes, sorry. Breathe in first, but you can make a straw shape with the lips if you'd prefer to breathe in and out through the mouth. And exhale. And then we pause. So we're pausing either end of the breath. Inhale. And pause. And then exhale. And pause. And then go as long as you want to with each inhale and exhale, as long as they're the same length. You can follow me or go longer with the breath or shorter, but do lower the gaze, soften the eyes, and keep going. Pause at the end of an inhale. Once you exhale, pause at the end. See if you can start lengthening your pauses. We're going to continue with this breath work for longer. Keep going with your inhales, pauses, and exhales, and feel your body relaxing. I want you to stay in your body now, and as you do your box breathing, just feel your feet, feel the heaviness of the toes and the heels. Be aware of your body as you inhale and pause and exhale and pause. Now feel your ankles as you inhale and as you exhale, just feel the ankles. And we're working up the legs. So lower legs now. Inhale. As you exhale, just relax into the calves. That's where we can relax the most in the lower legs. Breathe into the knees. Exhale from the front and the backs of the knees. Stay awake and aware as you breathe into the thighs. And then we soften the front and the back of the thighs. And breathe into the pelvis. Breathe in deeply. And exhale through the lower back, the back of the pelvis. Let's breathe into the belly, all the way to the lower part of the ribs, and breathe out through the mid-back. Let's breathe into the chest, A deep breath in and then breathe out through the upper back. Let's breathe upwards into the shoulders and downwards through the elbows to the floor. Let's breathe up into the hands and then down the hands. So the hands move up and down. And just breathe up into the upper arms and then out through the back of the arms, the triceps. And breathe into the lower arms and then breathe out. Good, almost to the head. So breathe into the throat. Breathe out to the back of the neck. And breathe into the whole of your face and the scalp. And breathe out through the back of the skull. And finally, just feel your feet so you're grounded. I want you to breathe in through the feet, all the way up through the spine, through the crown of the head. And then exhale the breath down through the crown, down through the middle of the body and out through the feet, through the soles of the feet. And then just relax your breath. Eyes can be gently closed now. Wiggle the jaw a little bit. Make sure you're not holding tension. Bit of a yawn. Let's stretch forward. Arms out. Big stretch. Right, that was a half an hour bit. I'm going to turn off the recording. Then we're going to do standing up section. Okay, so do grab some water. And we've got 10 minutes of standing. Okay. Oh, no, I keep looking in the wrong screen. Namaste, those on catch up.